Go ahead.
Hey man, no, thanks for having me up, and it's been amazing to listen about the Venus protocol today. I'm still slightly new to the idea of this whole aspect of DeFi going to this degree, but I had a couple questions. I don't know what your time your time frame's on, but first of all, I just wanted to know kind of how the team kind of originated. Like, was this kind of an idea between a couple people, and like how the team's evolved? Like, did it come from a grassroots kind of style then to the point where it is now? And also, did you plan on going cross chain or sticking strictly with BNB chain?
Yeah, that's a really common question that we get. That second one that I'll start with. So, um, you know, on BNB chain, we have the great benefit of being in an ecosystem that has the widest, broadest adoption of any other ecosystem, and that's something that I'm really proud to be a part of because for me, that shows that we're really fulfilling the promise of crypto and DeFi. That you see when you see where these users are coming from, right? In the developing world, in places like Africa, and also in a lot of places, like I mentioned before, that really have distressed monetary systems like Argentina, Turkey, tons of Turkish users and Argentine users in our community, which is really amazing. And by far the most user adoption. So there's tons of opportunity for Venus and similar dApps to succeed on BNB chain without having to go other places. Now, that's not to say, it's not possible to see a proposal in our community come forward from another ecosystem because it is run like a DAO. It's a DAO. There's proposals that come in all the time. Users can have a hand in dictating that future when they buy XVS and they deposit it in the XVS vault, which unlocks the ability to vote. So it's possible that a proposal comes from another ecosystem and that the community says, yeah, we want to go in that direction. But for now, I think what you see is that people are very kind of activated and energized and loyal about BNB because there's so much support and because the transaction fees are low and this is where all the action is. So about the first question, Venus Protocol was originally a project that came from a company that Binance acquired, and it was based on a fork of Compound, which was a really successful project on Ethereum. But I say that Ethereum is the Beverly Hills of blockchains. It's not affordable, so it was actually a really great idea to bring it to BNB chain where people can transact a lot more easily. And so the team has come together because we're all fans of Venus Protocol and fans of BNB Chain, and we're here to support it. But anyone can have a hand in participating in steering the future of the protocol through the governance and getting involved in the community because we have a very active Discord server. So yeah, I would encourage anybody who is interested in DeFi and the future of Venus to come on over.
That's awesome, man. Thank you. That's cool. It's good to hear. I'll definitely check out your Discord as well, mate. So yeah, thanks for answering so well.
You got it.
Thanks a lot, Dievsky. We've also got Gray Japes here. I think I'm not pronouncing that right, but welcome. Please go ahead and ask your question.
Yeah, thanks. So, really good project to the developers. I'm just curious right now with all the how flooded DeFi kind of is when it comes to. I think much of the value has been abstracted out of the market. That to some level it's becoming not attractive, and the marketing too has always been APY to attract as many users as possible. So, with the current market conditions and moving forward, what sort of tools or technologies or things that they have in place to attract more liquidity to the platform as compared to like anywhere else where people could have their liquidity on?
Yeah, so this is something that I was really keen on about this partnership because, as I was saying earlier, I think it's going to be a big reference, frame of reference, and a big business case to institutions, whether they're banks or not. It could be big funds, for example, to signal to them that DeFi is very much here to stay, and it has the support from really important players like Binance, and inevitably they're going to be bringing their liquidity, and they'll be bringing their liquidity to places that have been around. And Venus is an OG protocol. It's been over a year that we're here in DeFi time. That's ages. So that's a place that we can expect a lot of liquidity to come in from. It's already coming in, and so as time goes on, we'll be. I think it'll be only a matter of uh, less time than we think till we're talking about trillions in liquidity from billions. Because since we went from 20 to 200 in just a year, um, it'll be not much time till we're talking about trillions here on Twitter Spaces. So yeah, that was a great question. Thanks.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Brad. And thanks, Mayo, for coming on and joining us. We went quite a bit over time. Uh, really appreciate you both joining us, and looking forward to having you back on to talk about uh, future developments happening on in Venus and the mini program.
Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Brad. This was awesome. Thanks for the community. A lot of people, different time zones. Appreciate everybody coming in and joining, and looking forward to doing this again sometime. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Had a great time.
Thanks, everyone, for listening, and hope you guys have a great day.